torch here. This is a 2000 Jeep Cherokee Sport, and I'm doing the brakes on her. It's been a long time since I posted a video, so I'm sorry about that. I have been very busy with work and haven't had time to play. So anyway, I've done stuff, but I always forget to pull out the camera and shoot a video. But anyway, so this is a 2000 Jeep Cherokee, and just gonna change the pads. I don't want to screw around with calipers and rotors and all that stuff. I mean, you know, this thing is 17 years old, so I don't really care. It's just my runaround beater. But if anybody would like to know how to do this, which I would not recommend doing unless you are a professional and you go and get all of the right parts and change everything like you're supposed to, I am, of course, MacGyvering it. And so don't do this at home. But anyway, there's just two bolts of getting these calipers off right here, and there's one down here on the bottom. You can see that. And those are a metric 13. That's all you got to pop off to get these calipers. Alright, so let's get them bolts loose, pull them out, and these are pretty easy. I just take a big old screwdriver and kind of pry it back like that. And it's one reason I got my tire here. I'll show you in a second. But pry them a little loose. And I just set it down on the tire so there's no tension on the brake line. And these suckers just pop right out of there. Maybe not that simple, but looks like the other side's going to need to come out first. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know how to do this without setting the camera down, damn it. Wish I had a tripod. Let me see here. Maybe balance. There, get the shot here. Just pop that end one out. Then the inside one will come out. You know, these ain't too bad. Got a little meat left on them. The other side was a little bit thinner, but looks like I got some uneven wear there too, which could mean another problem. But I ain't too worried about it. Like I said, this is just my beater. Alright, then I take a nice big C-clamp here. Oh, I have to go a ways out. Somebody's burning up the road. Alright, well, I'm going to stick this one back in here just temporarily. Push that piston back. And the other one went nice and easy, so hopefully this goes pretty easy too. I know some guys use like a great big pair of channel locks, I'm just going to turn this real slow. I don't like doing that because I don't feel like it's pushing that piston back in there evenly straight. This way I trust a little more. It's going to push it in nice and straight, plus I can push it in nice and slow. And hopefully not break that rubber seal, so I don't have to go buy a caliper. Because we all know torch is cheap. Doesn't want to buy something if he doesn't have to. So, just take my time, slide that back. Alright, so I got that back. Pop that brake back out. The next thing I'm going to want to do is push these back. That's where the bolts go through. You got to push them back real far as you can. You don't want to mess up those seals either. These push pretty easy by hand. If they don't, then they're probably rusty, and then you got to take them apart and clean them up. But these pushed pretty easy by hand, so they should be okay. Just pop in the new one on the inside first. And the outside, I noticed this one's got little rivets there, little holes down here. Can you see that? That kind of sits in. And the old one, I guess they are kind of there, barely, but that might have been what was causing my brake squeal. I just had noise. It was stopping fine, but I figured, what the heck, I might as well just change them. I don't like listening to squealing brakes. Anyway, so you just want to pop that in there. Now on these particular Jeeps, you got to be careful and make sure that you put the right pads on the right side, because if you notice, this has a little notch here, and on this side it has 2 notches, and the other side, that's the old one. So you always want to compare the old one with the new one. On the other side, the notches were on the other side, and I started putting that on, and I'm like, this isn't fitting right, what the heck? So I took it back off, and I looked at the old one, and I'm like, oh, okay, so these are side sensitive, so make sure you put the right ones on the right side. You know, the best way to do that, just do them one at a time. You know, don't take the whole thing apart and go to put it back together, because if you do it one at a time, you can't really screw that up. But alright, well, let's pop this other one on there, and I'm gonna have to set the camera down for that. Alright, I got that on there. Now I just set this on here. Now you see them nice little notches down there. Right there. See, that's where you need the double notch on this side. The other side only has the single notch. So just kind of sits on there like that. And you just line them bolts back up. Take a little playing around, probably get it started. And what I do with the other one, there it is. Put that one back in on the bottom. Get that started. And you just snug them up with the good old wrench. I'm sure they're supposed to be torqued, but I am not going to bother. I am just going to tighten them to where I feel they are tight enough. Give her a spin. Feels alright. spinning that whole front axle too. I wonder why I was having trouble turning it. Thought that was oh, I guess, yeah, it is disengaged, but I guess it spins anyway. That's right. Alright, never mind. Brain fart. Anyway, so that's really the basics of it. I mean, there's really nothing to change in the pads. So hopefully I will be making more videos soon. I have some projects I've been wanting to do, but like I said earlier, work has been insane and I haven't been able to play with any of my toys or anything, so not fun. So hopefully it's slowing down a little bit now. I can finally get some stuff done and post more videos so you guys can learn things or not learn things. Anyways, I'm gonna put this wheel back on and take her for a spin, and hopefully I got brakes. Alright, remember, don't try this at home. If you do, you're at your own risk. Torch out.